Hi there, welcome to Jay's Talk. Today I'm going to discuss with you the importance of critical thinking, or how to think critically, or how to analyze an incident critically. It's very vital nowadays because there are innumerable channels as well as YouTube channels, news channels, entertainment channels. We do come across, we crop up ourselves against innumerable incidents in our life. So it's very vital to be analyzing an incident critically. It's very important for students as well to analyze whatever they study critically. At this juncture, I would like to discuss with you how to critically analyze an incident or whatever you study. This critical analysis involves three things. The first thing is analyze, second thing is synthesize, third thing is thesis. In the simplest language, I would like to share it with you. Analyze means understand the situation, understand the incidents. Synthesize means understand the demerits and merits of the situation, or pros and cons. And the third thing is thesis, that is reaching out to the conclusion, the logical conclusion. If you follow these three methods, you can reach out to the critical conclusion. We will not become the slave of the people, whatever they tell or whatever they see. We will not consume as it is. Instead, analyzing the pros and cons, we will come to the conclusion on what we see or what we understand. For example, if you take one of the soaring issues of India, that is Kashmir. The government of India or our country has been piping in crores and crores of rupees, the millions and billions of crores spending on protecting Kashmir. As a normal human being, we might be thinking that why should the government of India has to pipe in such a huge amount of money to be protecting a small state like Kashmir. Instead, the government of India could be spending that amount of money for the developmental activities of our nation. It's quite a common thing, a common question. Think that if India disclaims POK, Pak occupied Kashmir as well as Kashmir. For example, we just hand Kashmir over to Pakistan. What could be the repercussion of this incident? What will be the aftermath? What could be the results that would be created in our country? The simplest way is that India would be disintegrated into 3 months. There would be no India. The very concept of India would be just an imagination. For example, before India got independence, before English East India Company captured India, there had been 500 to 600 small kingdoms. They captured, they annexed, finally they established English East India Company. When we fought against the English East India Company and we got independence and we remained as a country. And now I come to the point, we disclaim the claim on Kashmir. What could be the repercussion? What could be the result that would be created in our country is that, see that there are lots of terroristic activities would be going on in different states of our country. So if we disclaim Kashmir, the very next day, Punjab will ask, Khalistan movement, we all know very well that Punjab will ask to be an independent country. Then Manipur also would be asking to be an independent country. Oh, already Bodo terrorism is over there. They are claiming Manipur to be an independent country. Nagaland wants to be an independent country. Even Tamil Nadu also would ask. There is already one organization called Sons of Toil. Even Tamil Nadu also wants to be a separate country. Likewise, all the states, even Marathas would be asking Maharashtra to be an independent country. So likewise, in 3 to 4 months, the concept of India or the country India would be disintegrated into innumerable small countries. India wouldn't be over there. As a result, we will never disclaim, we will never leave Kashmir, we will never hand over Kashmir or POK to Pakistan. We will keep claiming. If we disclaim, the concept of India wouldn't be there. The same is with the Pakistan too. Any of the prime ministers, any of the leaders of any of the political parties or the military leaders of Pakistan disclaim They know very well that they can't fight against India. They will never get Kashmir. So that still they would be spending so much of money for infiltration, creating problem in Kashmir and creating explosion over there and all. They do have so much of troubles as they claim on Kashmir, but they cannot disclaim it. If any leader of Pakistan disclaim that, okay, Kashmir is one of the biggest issues, that is a deterrent that stop the development of Pakistan, so we don't want Kashmir. If any of the leaders of Pakistan would say that, though they know that they won't get a Kashmir, what will happen? The leader would be assassinated. The leader would be killed the very next day. If it is the Prime Minister of Pakistan, he will have to leave that post the very next day, and the second day he would be shot dead. That is the condition. So they would keep claiming on, Pakistan would keep claiming on Kashmir, and we would never leave Kashmir to Pakistan. What could be the conclusion of this issue of Kashmir between Pakistan and India? Is that there is no permanent solution. India will keep claiming on, or India will keep Kashmir with us, and Pakistan will keep claiming on that it is a soaring issue. There is no permanent solution as of today. What India could do is that we can fortify our strength, we can fortify our security, we can fortify our border security, we can have an excellent surveillance over there. As a result, we can keep safe our country as well as Kashmir. So that we can come to the conclusion that there would be no permanent solution for this issue as of today, as we analyze the geopolitics of this world as well as geopolitics of Pakistan and India. So likewise, in this process, in this small issue, first we take the issue of Kashmir. We analyze what Kashmir is, the history of Kashmir, and the present condition of Kashmir. That is called analyze. Second one is synthesize, the pros and cons. If we leave Kashmir to Pakistan, what could be the result of it? What are the merits and the demerits? Then we will come to the conclusion that we cannot leave Kashmir to Pakistan. They also cannot. There is no permanent solution. And only the solution is that you have to fortify our strength over there at the borders or at Kashmir. That's all we can do it. That is a conclusion. So likewise, whatever the issue or incidents that you would come across, you have to critically analyze. How to critically analyze? That as we discussed, first analyze. Second thing, you have to understand the pros and cons, merits and demerits. The third thing, we have to come to conclusion based on our analysis, based on the pros and cons. That is what is called critical thinking. The critical thinking cannot be done very simply unless we have ample knowledge. Before we go for critical thinking, as much as it is possible, the data we have to collect. Based on the data, we have to analyze the incident or the situation, then analyze the pros and cons, and thus we can come to the conclusion. The same methodology or modus operandi of critical analysis could be implemented in the studies for the students as well. As a result, they can come out with lots of solutions. They will get new ideas and concepts on what they study. So apply critical analysis on all incidents and on all situations. As a result, we can come to our one conclusion. That conclusion would be genuine. Keep it in mind that there is a politics behind everything. So you know that there are religions, there are political parties, there are business groups and everything. They have their one vested interests. So whatever we read, either it is a printed format or a video or audio, whatever the things, we cannot trust it. Whatever I tell also, you cannot trust it. You have to analyze, you have to critically analyze, and thus you have to reach out to your conclusion. Only that conclusion would be genuine. If the conclusion to be genuine, we have to have the proper data. We have to collect proper information, piece of information, and then we have to go for critical analysis, and thus we can reach out to a good conclusion. That conclusion could be the truth, and that must we have to follow. Only then our life for analysis would be right. I hope you could understand what I have been trying to tell you and apply critical analysis on all incidents and situation. Have a good day. Thank you very much for your patient listening to me.